ye ho ye adwuma mboko
Adom.
Enra yedi tu das ye no won come twetwen lots of comments and afi questions na aba me say ne ye beje be na afi ya kenkan afi de bisa na won so aboa na wayi ano de aman but dwuma no museums and monuments.
Exactly, museums and monuments.
Okay, museums no here for the monuments no so here for. Let's get the distinction.
CJ mamindi kan fa ancha kesema atifo na mentia the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Honorable Mohammed Awa Ibrahim. Having said that, you can museums now. Brunibeka say museums in simple terms. Because a building, danya, day objects, and objects of historical. Objects of historical, scientific, artistic, or cultural interest are stored and exhibited.
Okay.
And here they say, "Nema we na good time na ya exhibit Sydney Pameshe. I will be nema ne good in a beer was a chair and so that is the museum. And see, and only museum aspects. Okay. So when we talk of the monuments, monuments, so no. Brunibeka say statue and building and any historical BBI or historical importance and the monuments, into Serbia modern you cry no ye hwena Serbia or any historical antecedents a bit like I said this building a monument a national monument a what story behind it and in our acts monuments na the monument away honor the fort and castles and a monument and the rasa and what you call the Ashanti traditional buildings and also so any other few things and so these are the distinguished between museums and the monuments.
But in some of our forts and castles you find some of these items and artifacts and also so as a kind of museum or Cape Coast Castle and Emina Castle uniama ewo
okay within those forts like castles Cape Coast Elmina we have museums within them, so we have museums within Cape Coast Castle and as well as Elmina Castle and other few castles aside a dining hall here museums also inside the building. Yes.
Okay. Majuma as a board anything
so ebia na medical catch what we do. So Yajuma as a board and any sign so agency under the Ministry of Tourism you play a very vital role when it comes to tourism in Ghana. Because your site it will be a most visited site in Ghana in terms of tourism. And now Bedia to me said Mampani His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, one of the Niswadi Hupa ne say Ghana enaka nimi tourism number one contributor to our GDP. Currently is the third. Now Mampani Niswadi Hu say tourism number one contributor on our GDP, and for that matter as an agency under the Ministry of Tourism Jumadi ne say yenso yebeboa na Jumadi Mrano say yes na ya boa na ya promote tourism no Mampani and Niswadi Hu etimi abam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know there's a new face of the Ghana Museums Board, Museums and Monuments Board. But answer over the years, me kai pass time I work primary school. Maybe call primary school or Jacobs Preparatory. Around that time, you call excursion war Accra Museum. Sometime no age 99 so until ebegu ya nansing so I'm talking about the early 90s 1990 93 94 something na making ukoha na hunu niema, but it died down. What happened? Ebani saying
okay, but that's it. Say the be amekasem be say you can heritage in this arena. It is something that I believe say I was say a shared responsibility. Say on my babia no be say yatiti semono ya bebo ho ban say the be ya nchima so ba on babe hu enti megidi say ya ja bibia to aban so and onim say aban so nisi kasem no edu ba bia na otwe ma na aban na anya aban a priority to say the ompani Akufo-Addo and so de hu ni say all ma tourism na be number 1 on our GDP be hu say na afede that side of the economy is going down and see na omunya the needed resources to work, and that is why at a point in time, museum monument board in Guye, the agency is there, but now museum gallery, national gallery, no,
but in I mean, museums do say anywhere. I mean, galleries do say anywhere. Ghana.
So in the national.
If I answer now, be ya no man. No more Facebook no be the new National Museum Gallery. Yeah, visuals. Wo honoma. Wa mo Facebook no be the new museum. We can say we call museum and nan the player. This is the new museum. Emphony na ocean wo Facebook is here. Yeah.
So your question was
how many museums? So
necessary there will be 7-8 museums around the country. There were Volta Regional Museum, Greater Accra, National Museum. No, there will be Museum of Science and Technology. There will be Ashford. There will Cape Coast Castle. There's a museum within the castle. Elmina Museum within the castle. Now we call Fort Western Region. Fort Apollonia, there's a museum there. There was a museum there.
Okay.
Oba Axim, the fort there. There was a museum there. Bogatanga museum there, and all that. So these were the places.
There's one place I visited in Kumasi. I think na a Soldier 4 museum. It's an old place. Yeah. That's where they have the Perry Martin.
Yeah, those ones are not under. I don't know. I don't know. This all come military museum.
Military museum.
I think I know you for the army. I know you for the army.
Okay.
And I'm in museum. So.
Okay.
And so basically, no. Yeah, buy ye. Na sa museum we na akofo mo ya de enti en so de hu ni se ye be revive sa museum we na ama nsahwe adwuma no atumpon akodanim enti omampani de ni minister honorable awa ade ba ko pa e tourism ho oman mu ni se obroni be ka se ade drive tourism kese e wo ye man mu ha no enye ye hotel efe ena enye bia waterfalls bia efe because you person dem an pa dia nka de efe kwa wabuchi na emumu no Ghana ha na de mabrofo na obi a person obeba Ghana are you unique arts and culture, our heritage, you know, arts and culture, no, and then they the drivers of the economy. And this only minister now no be a odi or can before and this what they want to say obe improve the arts and culture sector. That it means that the near brace will be promoting tourism, no, and that is what I believe say the current minister, Honorable Mohammed Awa, and she buy you know, who say. Maybe this is a Volta Regional Museum. Na museum no since the late 70s no. Any new look bia, and so with the help of other Chairman Foreign Affairs, my secretary Ofosu, and then the government of Ghana decided that okay, then let's do total refurbishment. Yenya bibia wo ho. Enti bi no ka say ko ho se a whole Regional Museum, Volta Regional Museum, no, yeah, total refurbishment, yeah, compound, a pavement, a fancy, yeah, holding na come as a sea crowd, a honor, yeah, they to say event center, open that way where the require refreshment, look your Ntiamoah, you can go there and do cinema now, and the whole Regional Museum, yeah. In fact, just last week, weekend, made this curators call yes, I the face of the museum gallery, no, and kasa. So that every time we have visitors, they will get new experience. It is important that visitors no every museum where obtain experience. Abema obetimi akachi obi fufuro say me call museum obetimi akọ obetimi ano ankasa so be pese da fufuro be san ababio. And that is the experience I'm talking about. Enti aside the Volta Regional Museum, Obekaya or Bra or Rajik or Tanko Bitabilamte, Nankopon Fan in Kersie, or also super tourism minister, no, or Shaford, Jamestown, or by your museum, kama, na sa museum na at a point, in so toya my sopai, and it is at the time I buy na sa museum no and no so tomb because na ensu ato amanchance no upper fish abana say but Nyankopon Adom under the leadership of His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his minister Honorable Dr. Mohammed Ibrahim Awar se see a sa museum no so no Nyame Adom yewie ayabia and no so ye run Jamestown and ebio nka ha ya so o hwe opposite Tigo a tintin esi ho no Museum of Science and Technology and no so ewo under the Ghana Museums and Monuments Board and no so see ameno running me did say bia or the pictures in the go Facebook ama he for so atimi ahwe bi me no ka say ho so yeah a very beautiful science museum ewo Museum of Science and Technology and no so see say oh yeah Ghana ni na opebe bia ko o ye tourist do Ghana o hwehwe areas to go a so e wo ho no so era ne e ho no e bia enche bia ni manim ya oba ho abehu se nkwala e benya opportunity to play with science materials and all that no so ne other people collaborate to do that ni nyina no a way of promoting tourism as well as say science and mathematics education so ye promote our science museum hall
and
yes the building was there but the museum wasn't there, gallery wasn't there, Nansiana.
But was the building built for that purpose?
Yes. The Edamekana Museum of Science and Technology.
Okay.
As I know ewie fan me do ewie no na ni nyina na o say ye de ahode no ebewura National Museum ho na yetumi ebie because you see National Museum no ma background kaka ye bie National Ghana Museum so ye bie no 5th March 1957 ade e be chame independence e da Kwame Nkrumah bie sa museum no na 5th March 1957 no e be si time ye dey renovate ye no na building no ye nya no renovation bi ada.
Wow.
Yes. Na building in renovation be other. Hey, and see, at a point in 2015, part of the building ceiling no, as I say, a year form, and now set it to die no more the asbestos and a year ceiling, so it's heavy. It does say year form no way a Tony Paso be prano, and aside in the pano crampono, and near my own mining near mano, a bit so sad time no penny for no one decided say, and a between. Na ya pekwan na ya siesie ye wia ya san abie ama ahwefo ababehwe enti Nyankopon Adom motunu so when we came and I got there the place was closed na National Gallery ni atum ti Nyankopon Adom ene ye hyase ekeka ho nsemo na yenya ye hyase ma ye ma contract na ya Nyankopon Adom ya renovate edan ni nyina kama ena e ba se ye exhibition no enti curators National Museum all these galleries are making museums are making no ye fan crofo fi ba bia na be exhibition no curators National Museum curators figure na ya na ye bibia kama so ewie ye na ye exhibition no na His Excellency the President of the Republic Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo eba National Museum on 10th June 2022 on the ministers. I think that day no the Honorable Minister of Tourism was there, Honorable Minister of Finance, Honorable Minister of Information, Greater Accra Minister, and other people, and other ahemfonim panimfo by Emma Mampani, Ebeja Mampani, Emma Bibi, National Museum. I mean, conferences to say, apart from say Kwame Nkrumah be a dino, be a dino, no. Now, sitting president be a maho. In fact, 1960s, na Abuja Bedi Prime Minister no baho, no President be a maho. So Mampani so the next sitting president, especially in the Fourth Republic, Otunenai Museum. And see, aside say you be a museum, you who say, and who here say, I was say it to me increase an IGF because museum no room entrance fee kakaka no kwano and to me more my increase IGF no so much. And to be no say your compound in and asphalted compound and say the events. Opesa we party, opesa we program bia compound no bar, bit me rent your garden so wa e bia opesa we engagements be your gardens, opesa we party be your garden whether in the evening anytime bia bit me rent in your hall so hall no for conference na bit me for nipa be 150 ni nyina ya de a ewo within the museum space. Aside Sadema Winano, yes, sign presidential vehicles. And so I do who say Mampani and then the minister and the board of GMMB, Museums and Monument, and so I do who say you best see what we called Presidential Automobile Museum, Museum of Science and Technology in China, to exhibit presidential vehicles, because most of these vehicles in history behind maybe a president they call her say is so intriguing, and see you bet ya conserve sa cars we for Nchima.
Okay,
but currently no, you have about 7 of them are a year. You have one limousine, Mercedes-Benz limousine.
Yeah, black one be mehu.
And you have Mercedes-Benz, Mercedes-Benz E450, and you have the Sun Patrol. Mienu and a Land Cruiser Roland Suyu some vehicles we now ha yes yes in na bibia juma say more trouble in the CJ say be a weekend opesa ofa town now here car oba you be more car come on
antique the papa
na driver the waiting kind bibia come on
now go for me
no when that presidential experience and they just say I can now see bulletproof vehicles.
Wow.
It's when now yeah to increase hygiene. And aside that way now no say open Ghana aduane papa di they say open brodiam pese ni kontomre bankuni mako konkonte oba museum ho a opa pransa museum ho a your Ghanaian restaurant ho a obey side aduane we nyina ma come ni nyina chi no Friday a wapon adwuma unya ba bi nko o pese o tena ba bi na traffic ni kofom no oba museum ho a opportunity so betena se ya ma live band na watie wanya o kebab bi ni waje o chilled coke bi no o betena se you can enjoy as well at the museum.
That's
fantastic. Yeah to boost and increase tourism. So Mampani Jumadi Aodi, no Mampani nam London, no Mampani nam UK. Sign many na ye nema yeah they support it or Mampani and Swadi uno. Say tourism no babe number 1 on GDP.
Okay. Enti Safina wa joining Adom 6.3 FM so any Kingsley Ntiamoah Ofosu or your acting chief executive director Ghana Museums and Monument Board. And stay with us on Facebook for comments to Hona Fe Yan Kenkan and for Emma Kingsley. Initially okay said na challenge no acquire funding. And then Ntiamoah Museum Ntiamoah until you came into the picture or abayi buy and what to Anamombi. So far, how much has gone into some new phase of the board and by extension the various museums near the Ntiamoah Mutui?
I don't have it off head, but we got few support from other agencies.
Okay.
Yeah. So aside what the GOG did, and we got support from GMPC, we got a little support from German Foreign Office.
Okay.
We got a little support from Netherlands Foreign Office. So we now supporting and sign a bind and so ednidie ebetai echi. And see you realize it comes as a result of government, the initiatives or they but on the so who say or say me babe support whatever you are doing. And see so far there that's how it's been. I don't have the exact figure of it, but these are the areas you found in fee.
That's fine. And say obi ebisa here there are numerous tourist sites. Ghana Hanama obi ba obi to me akko. There are various locations obi to me akko. Why do I need to come to a museum or visit a monument when maybe I can have other options?
So if you, as a Ghanaian, identity is our national museum. It tells who we are. Currently, we're exhibition it talks about unity in diversity. Baby a fee as a say Ghana for baby a fee and baby a do ya mamre and ya de minute we be compa or background pa or fee no sorry or background pa or fee no e bi ohun muchi ampoda ohun muchia say ya muchi ampoda oba museum ha opportunity to see a museum a muchia and so it talks it is important say yes so refi ukromu Abenya. Oh, you know, good. And you know, museum no be bow to learn and to know our history more. What I say, that is why we need to visit these museums and monuments. Oko monuments, all these monuments, right from Keita to Benin in the western region, they all have different and rich history behind them. I'm proud to be a Ghanaian.
Okay,
exactly, and that is why it is important to say the Biameka museum ye renovate fort and this animal no and yet adia ye say Hong Kong omofia man on bank ye nso timamufo no. That is where you promote domestic tourism no ye timamufo no ye wade o ye what say ye nso so ye corner experience what we have.
Okay, but the challenge is enyo obi ampu no nim me say o ka chem sisi e nkam nim say o museum e of Volta region.
Okay,
what I say Adentia why
so I don't see that the opportunity
because we name now say it becomes a western region me boy.
Sure, all the forts in the bio.
Okay,
for most of them.
Okay,
like I said, we used to have some Benin, Axim, Elmina, Cape Coast, any name. And so recently, 2 months ago, and a refurbished Borga Museum, Bekoya Yakubian, just about 6 weeks or so ago, near Kobe Borga Museum. I no campus, no Koha, Honana, and Che Honano. Yaibi this hands-on practical a year and Kualani bar, Ebi Apaso, art, Paso, opportunity to sit and do all that within the museum.
Wow.
Wow. And so Ninana is to keep the interest of our children into the museum. What I said. Somebody can say a year science museum no very soon. Odo Mabahwa, they will have the opportunity to play with science materials. Ninina Nema Yade to keep the interest of our children to come to the museum. What I say. And see when you know ye Nema Abwa tourism promotion it is all fort and castles in our society as well. There's a lot we are doing. Adia na your fort and castles a World Heritage Sites. Now the another ceremony say Ghana Museums and Monuments Board. We are the only penny agency what Ghana ha you manage World Heritage Sites. I know your fort and castles and actually traditional buildings. And so when we are talking of tourism in Ghana, they are not yes, okay, because a lot of people when they are coming to Ghana,
Facebook CCA Mercedes Benz, you know, can't want them.
Okay,
and that one more air train is CCA. Okay, Mercedes Benz, a limousine type Nepal, and it's the I would want to drive this car one day.
so like me, come, na you want sad opportunity, no, you manage World Heritage Site because a lot of people so about Ghana. Say Ghana World Heritage Site. The idea is that say World Heritage Site or Moinimudia, it means that their tourist sites are safe. And see over World Heritage Site, fort and castles, a Bayer World Heritage Site way back in late 79. Okay, now since then, proper way of maintaining all these fort and castles, a defects, and you see. To say conserve some monuments, we know, very difficult because there's a huge Cape Coast buildings, huge Elmina Castle. Elmina Castle is the biggest in sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah.
Now this fort, side and that cement and iron rods near the CEO, and to conserve them, no, is really difficult. You need.
In fact, the last time I call Elmina Castle, who said I think. It's a lot of work preserving the history and the things that are in the castle. And
Rebecca said to preserve the OUV of the building, outstanding universal value of the building. To be able to do that, conservation architects and Adom, one of the architects we have, is doing so well. She's doing so well. On any theme, any museums and monument board, we've been able to, for the first time in the history of Ghana, you put together a 5-year management plan, as supported by UNESCO. UNESCO, so they consultant a bag Ghana be boy by the end of this month you be publish you be invite me you be publish that management plan.
Okay.
I bet say and say no Ghana for you near Brescia per conserve and all these things is happening under President Kufuor because of per se the near Brescia or be promote tourism. All these things is happening under the leadership of Dr. Mohammed Ibrahim Awa, Honorable. Nina no and Swadi who say Beboa na ya conserve na ya tourism no ye na koyenim. And for the first time, ye nya management plan ebeboa ye. Na sa Fort and Castle si na no ya ehun adwuma. Me ne wo ka say Monday ye so we graphic mo ka won say ya Ghana Tourism Development Project a publish say ye pe consultant a obeboa ye na ya ye delineation any national register of monuments. Consultant he will travel the length and breadth of this country.
It's likely say be baby
exactly, that's what we are saying. Not aside the fort and castles and the other buildings. When we make definition of monuments, you know, it can be statue, it can be anything. I feel say of national interest.
The last time your program be Amamre Adom TV Amamre. You call an area around Asamankese.
Okay.
You could stream beer.
Okay.
History tells us say empeniform miensa omo discover sa stream no any crew no their faces are engraved in the rocks, 3 rocks, and it's very fascinating.
Good. So these consultant will go around all the 16 regions to locate some of these things. Now ya National Register of Monuments. What I say. Now for the first time we are going to have a site plan for all the Fort and Castles in a sense, you're into a very good delineation buffer. And I say encroachment cost so much.
Yeah. We are the last time I call Ebina Castle. Oh, the gate of no return. No. Ofemwa Scaneno, the plan was Nanka Ekupie beach ho. And so no be no now go 4 shops near encroachment
so now Saturday morning is going to be thing of the past and they back up so under this leadership they were say you engage the community so much because in the past it was not being done. Now community the institution were not engaging the communities why I didn't know me what for forts in the crisis see her ya makwan see her and me consistency fort na nima o ma me kwan na ye ntumi engage the community na go pardon for some time now we've been able to engage the communities ye nyomo asase dinkita hodie ye call ye share him for ye share communities ye nyomo kasa amahu the why we should be able to preserve this monument, these forts and castles. What I say, and ama Ghana, and so because ya nya say na we nyina na be access road to the fort, we will be some media coincidence. How would people even go to this fort? And adena ya sha say the result I engage the community ya ni omu nyankita hodie ya ni omu twetwe nkomo no mahu say sa fort and castles we nyina no eho hia ema yen na hu hia so manchima ewo ho a ebeboa ema local economy no abusi. Because you see, as a CJ, yeah, tourism, but see, I am for Dubai, what is there? It's just tourism. Not for anything. When they go, they carry money. Obifigan or something called Dubai, $1,000, $2,000. He's going to spend within the economy. If you call that hotel, ukoto aduane restaurant or rent a car sa na ma we nyina ma local economy no ebusi
ubakoto jalabia auto scarf ya akofa desert so
it is a Ghana you to be promote your tourism ni na almost ba no monya good experiences like what we are doing, what we have at the museum and all that na eboa because obi ba ye museum ye bie ade ba kwa ye pa no say ekechi employment and now be ba no restaurant e wo ho no America no na ka nipa ba akopen price no be ba no be anywhere no be ba na why ma so ama ma me no so timia for nipa bebre and no be ba you got to be na oton obi or oton kente there's a gift so obi ton artwork ni sa na nyina e boosti e ma economy no ko e create employment e ma economy no so boosti obi ba museum so be fa tax obetonsu obi so sa nema we nyina ye nema ye so ye contribute to the sector, to the economy. And that is why me wa resemu pa say with nema we your mampani akufado eye ye nyina no e chese Ghana we are on the right track. Enche bia no baby ye wo bia no nyame adumti ye be for to pefra ama bibia ayekama.
Okay, I want us to speak to some of Ntiamoah Ewo museum hono.
Okay.
Sene be ya obi tie obi hu say wow, sad we be so ho. Then I need to go and see it.
Okay.
I have seen a couple of things. Make sure pictures here. Me hu bicycles.
Okay.
I don't know how old these bicycles are, but me hu sa bicycles no bicycles be.
Okay, so these ones are at the Science Museum.
Okay.
So Science Museum on Okwa, you were 4 areas. I think they have communication, they have automobile, they have human anatomy, and I think one of them. And so the bicycle comes under automobile. No?
Okay.
So it tells you yes as on mine, no, baby, you start to feel
na bicycle way na
ya kwa na
Busanga Bovoa na dia bedroom mountain bike
bamboo bicycle.
Yeah,
so
me hu bamboo bicycle no.
We've exhibited that one too there. And so that is why I'm telling you here say obia be museum hono to go. We don't just go there to look at things. We go and learn. That is why Oba you're from educators or don't call around to teach you or tell the baby I'm over from tour guides. No? We call them educators because Omajuma say wabano and Ntiamoah na wo na won tia say unim we or they will call around Ntiamoah no so no e just say bia hokeke e bia tell a story they can we na besi we so e can we na besi we so e can we na besi we so like that. And so all these things are there. What I say, I don't go Adom, Ghana Museums and Monument Board. Yes, I never win na. Ye play your quota. Ediabwa Amagana economy necessary.
Okay. Apatabia wamashisha ase titi jade apatabi sa.
Na me catch yourself. Okrabia obakon bo hu buchiada. There be a gas and the stove no. What I say? It's only the museum. Hey daddy, what is that? Daddy, where are you? Was share me ya kwala no. We and nan me sorry no pa me kai say me sorry bu ha me sorry no anojo. Fancy be a Sunday and you wako concert, you were crassing wako concert. To Monday and a sorry and now one sorry to enough for one sorry to giddy be a soja, no one quahon. Na me na nabi who said what soja no one quahon. I said Opesia so when you know Ntiamoah you did shad the near chair baby and you feel and they will be a face it just so crampono and then so you realize that when you come there you come and learn what I say. And so when says I dear you who ya be able to mean see they say some now you come and see new things. The idea is that Oba, you get new experience. Send a beya or Chinano Obesamba. Send a beya also catch Obi Fufros at National Museum or there. And there will be a baby and you want to come, you want to tell someone, go to the National Museum. And so me did say a idea I was say your friend Ghana phone so Obia Amra to our site, all our site. But be our Fort Ben be go there. But be our museum be come there whole weekend. If you want to drive to Accra. Come to the National Museum. Go to the Museum of Science and Technology.
Catching my attention. There's an old camera, video camera.
Yes.
Hey, what do you say?
So it will tell you. Say, I started camera. I started pictures. Say net. And I started
GBC. Exactly. Black and white camera. Now share or branding. Good. Sa camera even is
now. You have to be a fear and baby ababedu.
Interesting. Interesting.
To tell about first say about mobile phones or mobile phone, mobile phone, telephone. Yeah, the card they near the adina opportunity.
Eba who card ni bi.
The BBA or 3310 and those phones and yeah they are by
more to near triple no near triple
phone and I dial no nina bi ho and so when na ye Ntiamoah as a state agency no yeah e dia boa ama oman no atumpon
Many opening Kingsley and Twitching and Komo Ora Kingsley Ntiamoah Ofosu on other Ghana Museums and Monuments Board. I know, and I'm in no Twitching Komo. Hey, I think I'll take some calls. Na afi yedin Komo no bannery and maybe there are some other things you want to throw like.
You see, we can be say what we call the Ashanti traditional building.
Yes.
Ashanti traditional building is so no mamenka say eno so ya dia eno so ye site eno so ye
buildings man
old Ashanti architectural buildings on say tete no Ashanti buildings so ho na bia I say bosomfi ana bosom ho any ade so akwasite ye be bon twene bos confond ba besa na ye tete dan ye de ye hye aguso ana ye de adobe ewura na gusu no ni nyina and those are the Ashanti traditional buildings, you know. It's about 10 of them scattered around Ashanti region. You'll be and they all call a dress of the ya yen a kama, ya sis in the kama. O call a junasi, ya sis in the kama. O call a swasi, ya gusu a ye, ba, Yanko Parliament, Chibia, started Patakro, and the other places.
Wow.
And in so that when you are within the Ashanti region enclave, you have the opportunity to visit the site. The miniature of all these buildings. And here in Chebiano, when you get to Udu Cultural Center, Oko Babia Yewona, we have the opportunity to see the miniatures of all these Ashanti traditional buildings.
Before you even get to where they are really situated.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And I see some herbs. Me who helps me say we Science Museum host as well.
National Museum. Yeah, okay. Say we are telling a story. Baby, if as a people near be so those days, you know, obi area saying you treating nipa no. Ebia me area me nko hospital. The area yibubu no numni ade ya de hakadura tum ya de asame me ho atome.
Ya wo so yes sa now the mika fa nwura mu ho.
Exactly.
Straight na say
yes ebia tete no o ya and the kind of ya tete nimtu ana ya tete nimtu ya de pum. What does it? Because no say no. Oh yeah, buy ko ya and no answer ya makakaduro na hwentie ya de akwa no. Na my baby the mika fa straight. You see, so that's what I'm saying, that we are telling a story.
That's right.
What I say, we are telling a story. And you know, it tells you. And now, when we catch him in track to say, and come catch him with National Museum, and they just say, there was space for a year for temporary exhibitions.
Okay.
And this temporary exhibition, Oba to say, be a multimedia. Yes, you say you exhibit it, your name, and now, baby, multimedia fear will be do. Magana for Yenuma. That space is within the National Museum. Uba no opportunity. Uber rent a month, a week. Uber no opportunity to do that and exhibit Bibia will be
okay.
It's can we near for agencies, you know, and private public agencies will be our person exhibit on Yaman Oba open big space there. Oba Museum of Science and Technology, where also your big space for a bit rent too. There your exhibitions. You see, the good thing is that now there's a lot of traffic there, and so when you come and do it, you have a lot of people coming to God, because within 6 weeks, between time of Mampani BBC, we have over 20,000 visitors.
Wow!
Yes. Over 20,000 visitors. So it means that so Obasa only a business in terms of say exhibition or science museum where you moka.
Some kind of
good.
Okay.
Okay. Embassies associated in Como and by November we are going to have what you call Embassy Week. This week or this month is Spanish month. They have the opportunity to exhibit whether their culture, the businesses within their country, hotel, whatever they want to exhibit. With the once a 50-year editorial and a curatorial policy will allow you, our curators will help you. You do it for you within the time this one where you
but are there plans set as weeks and I say the various countries almost special days they call other parts of Ghana say this year in cry about region museum.
That is what we call travel museum.
Yes.
We need to start from somewhere. And see, started near interest, near say if they are ready, you know, to be able to travel all these ways, you know, it needs money, cost. And so, yes, here, you say interest, no, a bit my NSA. Why not? We'll go around all the country and do that.
Okay. But for you as the opinion or that board and one, what is the major challenge of the board as it's here? Which I can want him.
Okay, so one of my biggest challenge is human resource. One will say your field in a special field. You, like I told you earlier on, you need a lot of architects, especially conservation architects, and architect no, architect now. You may be the best architect, but when you come here now, you need to come and learn a lot. Because conservation, to be able to be a conservation architect is not just, like I said, your architects are usidine, or the iron raw cement, the sidine. What do you say? These are buildings and iron rods and architect. And now you are trying to make sure you maintain the authenticity of the building. So then you see 200 years ago, 400 years ago, I will say yes, sir.
And next cement and iron rods near there.
Exactly. So you have to come and learn. What I say, because you see, when I'm saying your fort back commander, part buye. And my staff ankasa and my staff ankasa ne see when I got there I was so amazed. Say, hey, and the Ghana you are there pow. My staff and now abroad for the bay yo. My staff na partner buye ni na omwa na ye no pepa o connect trust hampo buye mpa unyi nimpo.
Wow.
What I say. And so one of our biggest challenges is human resource. Aside say the normal challenges,
but how do you recruit people?
The normal, you have to go through the normal public service procedure, right to Public Service Commission. But you see, Mamenka Sabawi no buy no. So far, he's not doing bad because for the first time since 1957, now Aban be a bar of any pub museum, but we want to be a 5, 6. But Nanado Aban to be able to or person or boy or my 50 last year. Makumanipa 50, but the majority say it's not enough. We still have say your for become.
Nipa do say na say munya bomu sa afedie.
Oh, say human resource strength. At least minimum of 100 kra nya ba.
E be 50 no ho.
No. E be 50 na fire no. The workforce nankasa there we will be 250 and the casuals be 50 to 100.
Okay.
And so but we need more. We need a lot of securities, and like I said, we need a lot of architects, a lot of curators, a lot of educators. We need in all aspects to be able to make sure say expanded there and Najumani ye kese there. I was say you nya sanko for we nyina. What I say because say tourism no so a create employment pa. I was say ye boa na ekoso. In so dem we nyina ye niam nyame adom ye e museums and monuments ho to boost tourism within
Kingsley, if you ask me personally, Adoma wabeye museums and monuments, a fantastic work.
Where that's it.
Honestly speaking.
Na mamenka se, the kind of menda me board nasi. Namenda me management and the staff of GMMB. So I couldn't have done all this without them. I have very awesome people. Ntiamoah Juma. They are very awesome. Everybody from the security, cleaner, everybody within the museums. So we couldn't have achieved all these successes without their support and everything. And see, yes, I've shown leadership.
When I was on Takrache, no, because I'm going and Kalba in coming fire on
exactly. I was for a very long time. I was not coming on radio because
now we are Juma underground.
Exactly. I wanted us to be able to get a story to tell.
But I think you have one beautiful story that you are telling now, and almost Obia or Shibia is proud. We say I'm listening to you live at Autu Bodjase. God bless you for what you are doing for the nation, and God bless Mr. Kingsley. Okay, well, you say I hope they will keep the place neat and clean at all times. Martha Runze no, and Pablo Uptown. The question on maybe I will say, CJ, please, if you want to go there, how much will you pay? That's
so funny, CJ. Sunday my way na Oko Museum wa so what to Papa Panimu. Yeah, big man say Ghana new ko out at Ghana.
10 cities.
Wow. 10 cities. 10 cities.
10 cities, no. Yeah, baby particular na kwakosha na se baby a opese show museum
mu national museum ho na ye do koto be 1 na nyina no over 1 na whatever nyina no you pay 10 cities 10 Ghana. Wow. You see, and that is why I make us say me can say heritage issues, you know, it should be a shared responsibility. It is not something that I was say jatwa ban kwanso. I was say because we call a brochure near the idea now. Museums, you know, and now by we have foundations, we have agencies, we have individuals who have signed up. Obi I was say me British Museum be £5 every month be what I say. And now be or how no coordinating and all that. And see Ghana for to come to the aid of Ghana Museums and Monument Board. We can do a lot to support the economy. Government is doing its bit. As a people, no, it is important that we support to protect our cultural heritage. You see, otherwise, the children yet unborn, they will not forgive us. Oh.
Yeah.
When they come, obi ba museum, or me one of frame, na me kwamini last week, one of frame. Charlie, we are sure sa kunani so, mo say kwame nkrumah kunya. Me say I say I do with them who are now we see gumi, and there a lot of people you hear a lot of fascinating stories and all that. And you know, you best say kind of for say munina mama yan kamum na you say tourism no it can be the game changer. And no so on a montreux and His Excellency the President no I was saying na yeboa na na montreux no
okay question we dey a bit away from the atwetwe ho enkomo honorable question am akwanta in constituency ho cry
it's well CJ
me picking information say o target at West seat nipa
CJ mamini kancha at West for nyina
that's right
is it true ne kwabe for ne kwabe abomosu asunafo ekoso pam babia within the constituency all the 28 communities within the constituency me cha obia you see the fact is say honorable Amakwata oyakwan yo faro no obadwuma he is a sitting MP. And as CCA party no nka say na adwuma wabɔ no me of akase ɔkɔ parliament bi wa me ni ho kwan say me ka say me ko contest dabi
wan ko bie mu dia
Nyankopɔn ya Adom na party bie nomination na wan pick form dia edu hɔ a yebɛhwɛ say me achinkwa me no mbro me nkwa de edu hɔ a yebɛ but for now there I think that he's doing a good work within the constituency. I was say you supporting no na ye bona baso na juma na oye no ekoso.
Okay.
Enti mefa kwanya so na matia the constituency executive of the New Patriotic Party led by Chairman Ahim. Michel Munya. Chairman Michel.
Odro a champion as CJ it's true he's eyeing the seat for.
Michel consensus.
O final words na for sorry. O final words na sorry.
Enti me final words na say Meda Mampanias Ewakwanya de Mami na the minister Honorable Mohammed Awa. Na my mention that now Safo Kantanka, special assistant to the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture. Na mention me board and the management and ubia what GMMB and ubia Adona French embassy ubia the ubiasi but like Oliver Twist where we say we call for more. We can do more. Enti Mombra Ghana phone I'm calling on all corporate bodies say come to the aid of GMM Ghana Museums and Monument Board na yebeboa ama yabusi economy no ama bibia ye kama yedo biase
Kingsley Ntiamoah Ofosu, thank you very much for your time.
TJ me da se pa I wa kwanya ade ama mi me da se Ghana phone